What's good, fam? An entrepreneur back. Okay, so every Sunday we'll be live. Sunday watch list. Okay, so make sure y'all hit the link in the bio to stay updated with me. I will be live Monday through Friday in the Discord. The link in the bio is to the access to my free Telegram chat. So make sure y'all join so y'all can stay updated with me and also catch my alerts. Okay, me and my analyst alerts stays in the alerts throughout the week, so y'all can make money. So make sure y'all just tap into the Telegram, man. Link will be in the bio. So let's get into this watch list. And if you stick around to the end, I'm gonna have a gem for you, a little method that helped me in my trading, and hopefully it can help you. All right, so let's hop into it. SPY. As you can see, SPY made an all-time high once again. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is get our resistance. Okay, if anyone don't know how we're gonna do that, we're gonna come down to the smaller time frame on Friday, and we're gonna get our horizontal ray, and boom, right there, that's our resistance. Our resistance is previous highs. Okay, now we gotta find our supports, our areas of support, because 626 and the current share price 624. That's a big drop all the way down here to these previous levels, right? That's a straight big candle, one big candle funeral, and I doubt that could happen. And it can happen. I doubt that it's going to happen. There's one big red candle is going to be retrace, fall, retrace, fall, retrace, or just like how it's been doing, going up, retrace, right? So we need our levels to the downside. So how are we going to do that? Go to the daily chart, okay? Pay attention. I'm going to get this rectangle, okay? And I'm going to draw it from, remember, this is the daily, from Thursday to Friday. Boom. All this space right here is called a gap, all right? So we'll go back to the 1 hour chart. Now I have my levels for SPY. For the upside, previous high, 626. For the downside, I have 622 and 620 right here. So these are the two levels that I'm going to be watching. 620 is the support, 622 support, 626 resistance. All right. So I'm overall bullish because we are running. Markets are going crazy. So let's see how we hold. All right. So make sure y'all stick around to the end because I have a gem that's going to put everything together on why I'm getting these levels. Like why I'm getting 622, why I'm getting 620. Stick around to the end. All right. It's going to be a very important piece that helped me with my trading. So for SPY, I have 622 and 620, my two levels that I'll be watching, and of course, previous high. All right, not really too much on that. Let's go to QQQ. QQQ daily, same thing as well. Made all-time highs. Go down to the smaller time frames. We had previous highs right here at 557. So we have our resistance levels, but now it's time to get our supports levels, right? Which is multiple ways you can do. You can look to the left right here. Okay, you can say, okay, boom, 550. You see how we're broke right here, then it just kept bouncing. All the wicks, that's bouncing off there because it's getting pushed back up and it's closing right here. Okay, so it just bouncing, 550, then it just took off. So we can say 550, right? But let's just double check. Let's do the same thing we did on SPY on QQQ. So we're gonna go to the daily chart. We're gonna go to a rectangle. We're gonna draw Thursday's candle, right, to Friday candle. And I'm saying Thursday and Friday. I'm sorry, the stock market was closed Friday because of July 4th. So Wednesday's candle to Thursday candle. And same for SPY. We're going to take Wednesday's candle to Thursday's candle, not Thursday to Friday because the market was closed Friday. Okay. So now that we have that, let's go down to the smaller time frame. Let's go to the 1 hour. So now what do we have? Now I have 552 or 553. Let's see, because it's 552.99. So 553. Okay. And I have 550. All right. 550 and 552. All right. So these are the two levels I'll be watching to the downside. You can see it was respected over here, how this 550 and even this 552 act as resistance right here. And then once we lost 550, as you can see to the left, we got a big drop. Then once we came back to 550 and actually broke above 550, we came back to what? 553, this 553 level. So you can see how it was respected climbing up. So why can't it do the same coming back down, right? So this is my levels I have for QQQ for this upcoming week. 553 and 550, those are the two levels I'll be watching. All right. So Tomorrow's Monday, all right? And I will be live day trading in Discord. Okay, so every Wednesday, I will be doing a midweek update on the stocks that we talked about on Sunday, which is today. So every stock that we talk about on Sunday, we're going to revamp and go over on Wednesday. Okay, so make sure y'all hit the link to tap in. All right. So now let's go to Amazon. So Amazon, I have in a little zone. Okay, from 525 to 218, and as you can see, we're literally, this is the daily chart. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4. It's been 5 days, right? And we just been staying in between 218 and this 225 level that we still have not hit yet on regular trading hours. We did after hours though. Okay, so that's where I got this level from. Actually, let me show y'all. Go down to the 4-hour chart. As you can see, right here, after hours, we came to the 225, and that's where I got this level from, which is resistance. And then I have 218, which is support. So we're just in this zone, this trading zone for 225 to 218. And that is a big level difference, 225 to 218. That's not a $5 drop, right? That's a $7 difference. A $7 gap. I didn't mean to say gap, a $7 range, okay? So we have a $7 range that we're in, and we just broke out of this range right here with this previous bull flag, boom, coming up. We just trading sideways. We broke out, and now we're fresh. This is like still new of a breakout from this last bull flag right here. So breakout, boom, we ran 225, we dropped, and now what? Consolidating, building up momentum again. But remind you, we did not lose 218, which is my support. If we did lose 218, I have a 215 level right here, but we're holding 218. So long as we can hold 218, I have 225. And if we do break above 225, I have 229. Okay. So let me show you where I got this 229 level from. Let's go to the daily to make it more simple. So we go to the left. Let's go to the 4-hour. All right, so we go to the left. You can see how this 229 level was respected multiple times. Even right here, we came to 229, right? Then we straight fell. Where we fall to? We fell from 229 to 218. We bounced from 218 back to 229, okay? Lost 229, boom, 218. Lost 218, where we go? 215. The same levels that we hit is the same levels that we have now, right? So as you can see, even the 229 level right here, respected, we held it 229, then we ran to 242, right? Once we finally lost 229, we got a big drop all the way down, boom, 221, right? So this telling me 229 is like a nice respected level. So I like a more upside activity if we can hold above the 225 level. But in the meantime, we're in between the $7 range, 225 and 218. So I want to see how the markets carry it and to see if we're going to get a drop tomorrow, okay? Or this upcoming week. It don't have to be tomorrow or not. So let me tell y'all why I think that we could be dropping, possibility, right? Now we go to SPY daily chart, right? I want y'all to pay attention. This is very, very important, right? So we're going to start right here. We're going to start right here. We made a gap, we broke out, we ran, right? I want y'all to pay attention to the volume right here, okay? So the volume right here is 67 million, okay? The next day, 62 million, right? The next day, 78 million, and the price is increasing, okay? Now, the volume is 86 million. The price is still increasing, okay? The current share price is still increasing. Now it pushed all the way to 615 with 86 million volume. The next day, 92 million volume. And that day it pushed all the way to 619. Okay. The next day, 70 million volume. It just dropped from 92 million volume to 70. That's a 20 million drop, right? Didn't push higher. But it did the next day. And the next day we pushed to 620, breaking that 619 level with 66 million volume, right? You see how it just decreasing? So we went from 92 million volume to 70 million volume to 66 million volume. And then, of course, the day we make all-time highs again. Boom! 51 volume. So we're pushing up, but the volume is decreasing day by day as we're pushing up. So this is telling me that this is not being supported off of volume, okay? And this could be a potential to a bearish volume divergence. Okay, this could be a potential beginning to a bearish volume divergence, right? Because we see price increasing, but the volume decreasing every day. Okay, so watch out for that. All right, so I have one gem for y'all that helped me with my trading. So anytime I see gaps is like a space in between. One thing I like to think of is that if we stay above the gap, I like more upside activity. Okay. And if we stay below a gap, I like more downside activity. So let me give y'all some examples. Then I want y'all to do your own due diligence and let me know if it works for y'all. But this is something I experienced in my trading, my 5 years of trading, right? 620, boom. This is SPY recent gap. Okay. So I can't show y'all history off of this because it just happened, but we can go to the left. Okay, we have another gap right here. 600, boom, 603. Now, what's my theory? We stay above the gap, more upside activity. Once we come below the gap, below 600, more downside activity. Now, did we stay above the gap? Yes, we did. So what that mean? All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We gotta keep testing it out. All right, this last recent one. Right now, we made a gap from where 570 all the way to 577. Then we came back down, retested it, and what we do? We still stayed above the gap. So what that mean? More upside activity, right? It just repeats over and over. So test this theory out. And y'all don't believe me? Watch this. I would close my eyes, right? I would literally close my eyes. Watch this. Go to a random spot. We're gonna go to a random spot. Again, I ain't peeking. Boom. Open my eyes. Where we at? We right here. We got a gap right here. This is year 2023. We draw a gap right here, right? Now, we stay above the gap, more upside activity. You stay below the gap, more downside activity. Now, look at this gap. We stayed above this gap, more upside activity, right? Oh, look at this gap right here. And the reason why I said, oh, because it looked like we came back and filled it or came back to it, right? So, stayed above this gap. What that mean? More upside activity, right? Came back down. Now, we came back to the gap. We filled the gap. Now, once we filled the gap, what did we do? Did we stay below the gap or stay above? Or we consolidated for a little bit and then we eventually stayed above this gap. So what that mean? More upside activity. So do your own due diligence. Let me know if that works for y'all. This is something that works for me and something I like to look out for. Make sure you hit the link below to join the free Telegram chat and stay updated with me. Entrepreneur, man. I'm out. Let's get it.